how do you extract oil from beneath the sea without turning the ocean into a gigantic field of platforms? Saudi Arabia found a solution that sounds absurd. Instead of bringing dozens of platforms to the oil, engineers built land where there used to be water. This is the Manifa Field in the Persian Gulf. And there was a problem. The oil lay beneath shallow waters in a region home to fish, shrimp, coral reefs, and seagrass beds. The conventional approach would have required platforms, support vessels, and anchors placed directly on the seabed, increasing the impact on this ecosystem. So the engineers completely changed their strategy. They built 27 artificial islands, each roughly the size of 10 soccer fields. To create them, around 45 million cubic meters of sand were dredged from the seafloor. Then, approximately 41 kilometers of causeways connected the islands, forming a massive network above the water. But there was another problem. If the causeways blocked the natural currents, the flow of nutrients and plankton would be disrupted. That is why 13 bridges and large water passages were built, allowing the water to keep circulating. And here is one of the smartest parts. Instead of spreading hundreds of platforms across the ocean, engineers can drill from the islands using extended reach drilling techniques, reaching the oil miles beneath the sea floor. As a result, much of the infrastructure is concentrated on the islands, reducing the number of structures installed directly in the marine environment. There is also less vessel traffic and fewer anchoring operations, along with less exposure of the seafloor to the intense noise caused by major offshore construction. And in the event of a leak at a wellhead, an artificial surface makes it much easier to control the incident than when oil spreads in open water. The project eventually involved 30 drilling rigs, hundreds of wells, and thousands of kilometers of pipelines and cables. The result? A production capacity of approximately 900,000 barrels of oil per day. It all began with a completely different idea. Instead of bringing a city of platforms to the oil, engineers built an entire archipelago on top of it. Manifa shows that, in engineering, sometimes the greatest innovation is not building more. It is finding a completely different way to build. Do you think this solution was a smart way to reduce the impact on the ocean? Share your opinion in the comments, leave a like, and subscribe to the channel to discover other engineering projects that seem impossible.